Welcome to Mornings with Patricia. Happy Friday. I just got home from teaching magical class and mystery school, and I'm always really pretty pumped up after my mystery school classes because it's just pretty amazing to be in that energy. By the way, I was talking to somebody else about how I do this with my hair, and then somebody brought it up today, and you know what? So I'm probably not gonna get a big Emmy for my videos, but you know, I see it as a conversation, so I'm not gonna be I just don't worry about what I do with my hands and stuff. In fact, when I talk, a lot of times, because I'm thinking, I kind of look away, and that's what I do in normal conversation. So you're getting the real me here. You get the real Patricia deal going on. So today I wanted to talk about life is a campground. What do you think about that? Life is a campground. You're like, what does she mean? Well, I'll tell you. And it depends because, you know, we kind of semi-rough camp. We camp. And so you might be an RVer, and that's okay. You see kitty in the background. This is Buddha. Come here. Let me do this. Buddha. Hi. Say hi. This is Buddha. This is our miracle cat. Most of you know about him, but he was gone for 6 months, and then he came back, and we're so happy to have you, Mr. Buddha. Love you. Okay. See, you really do get the whole real Patricia here. Okay, so life is a campground. I was just thinking about this as we were coming home tonight. I had this memory because Bruce and I are going to go next week. We're going to go camping, and we go up at McKenzie River. I love that. That's beautiful. I was thinking about, you know, when the kids would go with us, one of the things that we always like to do, because we usually stayed quite a long time, was we would go and scout the campsites after people had left, primarily for wood, right? Primarily for wood for the fire. But it was funny. One time, I think I found a $5 bill, and Michael, I think, found, or maybe Bruce Jr. found a $20 bill. I'm like, come on, they got good stuff. And one time somebody had left a note in an old stump with a stamp and their address, so you could send them a postcard. So, you know, it's just wonderful things you find in these campgrounds. And it's magical because you never know what you're going to find, right? That's kind of like life. If we would approach life like a campground adventure, maybe our experience would be different. Maybe we'd have a very different experience of, you know, not expectation, but anticipation. Because when you walk into those campsites, like, you just really don't know what you're going to find, and it's kind of exciting. It's like it's like a scavenger hunt, right? Except you don't have a list of items to find. You know, that's really cool. Now, other things happen in the campground. Like the campground that we were at years ago, it used to have water, but now it doesn't have water, so we have to bring our own water. So sometimes, and of course, you know, it's not a big deal. We planned for it. You know, the first year it happened, we're like, whoops. But, you know, we managed it. So when things are not, well, when they're not extra convenient in a campground, they become an adventure. So when things are not extra convenient in your day, they could become an adventure. And you could take a look at your campground toolbox. How do you like that? Your campground toolbox, which is right in here and right in here. You go, hey, what kind of tools, you know, do I have available to, you know, make this happen? So if, for example, you forgot the tent stakes, you would probably improvise, right? I wonder what you would do. Well, here's what I would do. I would find sturdy sticks, and I'd have a handy knife, and I'd make my own tent stakes. Who knew? And I think you probably have this very sharp tool called your mind. And if you need tent stakes during your day, your mind can definitely manage to make those, right? You can improvise and create and amaze yourself. But here's the thing that happens when we're inconvenienced throughout our day. We have this attitude, and it's not necessarily of gratitude. It's like, what? That's not right. I didn't expect that. It's very interesting. But what if we said, what? No water? Okay, well, good thing that I have some containers. Now that just means I get to go make this trip a little bit more and get to have adventures, right? It's called flexibility. It's called ingenuity. It's called creativity, right? It's called adventure. Your life is an adventure. It is. So, tent camping, right? For our 25th anniversary, that was 5 years ago, we went to alone to this campsite. And because our anniversary is in May, we went, oh, okay, we're going to go camp in May. Well, we'd never been camping up there in May. We'd always camped, in usually August. So, yeah, there's still snow on the ground. Look at that. And Bruce does this amazing thing. He's Tarp Man. So if you see Bruce, next time you go, hello, Tarp Man, because he takes the blue tarps and he strings them from trees so that, the water doesn't get on you. And the sun, when it gets really hot, you've got places to go. So my beautiful, wonderful, handsome husband, Tarp Man, did that sort of thing. But he was really smart. He brought along a tent heater. And oh, yes, there was one point, I hear a cat going. I think there's somebody that's not very happy somewhere. So there was one point where we were really cold, and we realized we had the beginnings of hypothermia, and we survived it. But something that could be really scary, like hypothermia, we warmed each other up, did everything we needed to do, did the breast scrubs on our bodies, got the heat going, and had an adventure. Look at us. We survived hypothermia. Yay us. Okay, so during your day, something comes up. Look at you. You survive, emotional hypothermia, or emotional meltdown, emotional sunstroke. You survive it. Why? Because you can be ingenuitive. Because life is a campground. I'm kind of liking this today. I'm having some fun with that. If you can't tell. So one of the things we do when we camp as a family, every year we build a gnome house, a little gnome or fairy house out of natural things, and then we bring natural, goodies and put them in there, and we gift the forest, and bring a gift to every day. Bring something, that's organic to the experience, that you can gift, something amazing that you can do for your day. So what would that look like, I wonder, right? Maybe you could bring kindness. Maybe you could bring patience. Maybe you could bring, you ready? A sense of wonder. How often do you go throughout your day with a sense of wonder? I mean, you start in the morning like, okay, boom, this is what I got to do today. Boom, 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 right? I got to get these things done, or maybe you're like, I don't want to get out of bed. Whatever it is, do you start your day with a sense of wonder? So where we camp, we have a really nice queen size cot, and put that in the tent, and there's the river there. And I go to sleep and I can hear the river. Whew. And it's amazing, the feeling and the sound, the vibration of the river. And I fall asleep with a sense of wonder. And then it's time to come home, I miss it. I miss the quietness. I miss all the little chipmunks and the ground squirrels and all the birds, and no Facebook, no cell service up there, no nothing, right? And so I come home, and it's the first night at home, and I'm like, wow, I miss the river. So I brought my sense of wonder to that, and Bruce did too. And because of the time of year we go, we usually have the air conditioner in the bedroom window, and we both went, wow, it is so weird that the air conditioner sounds like the river. So we brought our sense of wonder and adapted to the environment and fell asleep in a sense of wonder and gratitude, thinking about the river. You see? I mean, it's all about how you use your thoughts, what you think about, what you choose to do. Gratitude. If you've ever been camping and it's a cold morning, you have much gratitude for morning fires, morning in your fire pit. You're standing by there like, oh my goodness, I need a fire on my front side and my back side. So you're just turning around, but you are so grateful. Maybe you have your tea or your coffee. You're like, yes, okay, loving the camping now that I'm warm. But it's that brrr, right? When you first get that going, you hear the crack, 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 of the fire, and then you're like, ah. In fact, your whole body's like, yes, before you even start to feel the warmth, because your memory about the sounds of fire is amazing. So you have a sense of gratitude, right? So bring your, campground experience to your everyday with a sense of gratitude. And even if you can't feel the warmth, you have the memory. So, be grateful before you even feel it, and then you'll feel it. Just interesting little things. I wonder what it's going to be like when I come back and share with you the things that did happen, because I have some pretty amazing spiritual stuff happen on these camping trips. I have amazing spiritual stuff every day. I do. I'm so grateful. I bet you have them too. I know you do. But being up there, I love technology, but being away from technology, it's like if you've ever, oh, hi Buddha, if you've ever done a body cleanse, it's amazing, right? A detox, and that's what it's like. It's amazing to have that detox. Hi, buddy. It's amazing to have that connection. I can hear him purr. I wonder if you can hear him purr. Oh, look at, hi Buddha, say hello. Say we're having the campground adventure, and Mom is holding the wild animal. Yes, yes, Mom has tamed the wild beast. All right. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to do this 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I love myself. I love you. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Have a blessed weekend. And hey, by the way, thank you for sharing. And I do want to mention that tomorrow night at Sacred Space, Wild Moon Rising will be there. We're going to do a new ritual for Sacred Space, our gratitude for being in our home. And so it's at 6:30. And you can bring something for the altar to place on the altar. And we're going to just do some creative stuff. So thank you, Sean, and all of you from Wild Moon Rising who grace our beautiful place with your presence and how wonderful you always are. So appreciate you. Okay? See you soon.